Making's first day.
And who would that be?
That's Sarah Smith from Comanche. So in a month or so, yeah, she'll be on here.
Okay. Did you get us a press release on that?
That's coming out probably today.
Okay, very good.
All that,
Well,
yeah.
make sure we get that press release.
Got to get the headshot correct because I always love this story.
Well, we really don't need that in radio.
That's true. That's true. We sent one out. We took a quick little headshot of me on my first day, and one of our Dave Severite was like, "Yeah, Matt's got to be in a suit." I understand you guys had to get a picture out quickly, but he's a professional now.
So Sarah Smith.
Sarah Smith.
Okay, congratulations to her. Well, now you brought somebody with you, Matt.
Yep. So I brought Olivia. Tomorrow night we've got a Nurturing Your Wellness event in the Comanche City Hall. And I figured bring in Olivia to talk all about what's going on tomorrow night for Mental Health Awareness Night.
All right, very good. Olivia, thank you so much for coming in. You're with the Clinton Area Substance Abuse Council, right? How long have you been with them?
Just about 4 years.
So how'd that come about?
So I ended up moving up to Clinton Substance Abuse Council, or Area Substance Abuse Council, because I wanted to get into prevention and hopefully prevent any substance use issues or work on preventing mental health issues before we had to move them into the treatment side of things.
So how'd you get involved in that area? I mean, did you go to school for that?
Yep, so I have my bachelor's in criminal justice, and so in order to be a prevention specialist, you got to have a 4-year degree. So my degree lined up with what I needed to be able to do this work.
So tell us about what's going to be taking place tomorrow.
So we have Community Mental Health Night. It's our second one. We had one last year. So we have Community Mental Health Night where we're going to have a keynote speaker. Her name is Buffy Peters. She works out of Hamilton's funeral home in Des Moines. And she's going to be sharing with us some of the work that she does in grief and grief counseling with any kids or adults that have been struggling with losing a loved one. And then we also have 6 panelists that are from the area who are going to share their testimonials or their experiences with grief and with loss and the different ways that can take shape, whether it's grieving a divorce, whether it's grieving the loss of a loved one. We also have Gabe Gluba from the school district, and he will be sharing on how Clinton Community School District would handle any sort of grief that a student might be experiencing, as well as promoting their brain health room they have now.
Seems like an interesting program. Picking out the people who are going to be up on the panel. Talk about that.
So we have Christina Mensinger. She also is one of my partners there up at Area Substance Abuse Council. She's going to be sharing about how her and her kids have gone through the different stages as they have gone through basically her divorce and how they have sort of come back and built strong through that. And then we also have Trisha Norum, who is going to share about the multiple suicides that she's had on her side, and then how she's used her experiences to be able to come back into the community and help others that have been struggling. We have Sam Jensen. He was on our panel last year. He'll be sharing about the ability to have basically partners and have support as you go through something, and how important it is to have a system of support as you move through grief so that you're not in it alone. And then we also have Audrey Thayer. She will be going through, and she is a social worker, and she will be sharing about how her losses have also shaped her work throughout the social work field. And she also runs a grief group locally.
Then we just had one that canceled on Friday, so that's why we're doing that. And then is Sean speaking as well?
No, Kayla Pruitt is speaking. So Kayla Pruitt also works up at Area Substance Abuse Council, but she is going to be sharing her story of how addiction and loss of those we love to addiction has shaped her work into the, prevention field, recovery field, all of the different things that she touches locally.
Again, visiting with Olivia Reagan-Weather here on Grow Clinton. So what is the timeline for everything, and where is it located at?
So 4:30, doors will open down at the Comanche Community Center, and we will be able to have resource tables that attendees can visit before the program starts at 5, and we will somehow wrap up around 7:30 as long as everything stays on track.
And we're now with the keynote. I'm sorry, go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, where exactly is the Comanche Community Center? So it is just
is it
right
on Washington
it's
Boulevard?
Nope.
It's off of it.
Okay.
Yep. That's why I kind of brought that up.
So it is at 323 9th Avenue in Comanche.
Okay, but not far off Washington.
Not very far, but it's for those who are maybe don't travel to off of Washington and Comanche. I think it's on the left-hand side, if memory serves correctly.
Yep.
All right,
and all that. So just
So there are going to be some tables there as well.
Yep. we will have a variety of different resource tables present from Rediscover Recovery Community Center, as well as Life Connections, as well as the Clinton School District is going to have a table, Bridgeview, NAMI, the Veterans Administration, John Bray with the local veterans, WellPoint, so some insurance agencies, Eagle View, so a wide variety of resources that attendees will be able to visit.
I would imagine just show up. You don't need to pre-register or anything like that.
Nope, so it is open doors to anybody who wants to come in person. If you're not able to make it, we do have a virtual registration, so you can send your registration in and we'll get you the link to your email so you can attend locally over Zoom.
How did it go last year, and what do you hope for this year?
We had some great attendance last year, hoping to sort of increase our attendance, whether it be digitally, virtually, or whether it be in person, to help us build those resources and make people realize they're not alone.
So if somebody is unable to make it or if they cannot link on to it, talk a little bit about what you do have to offer at the substance abuse area.
So at Area Substance Abuse Council, we work locally with different businesses on wellness policies. We also work very closely with our partners like Sean on any different initiatives that Speak Out Against Suicide might have, so that we're able to provide resources across a variety of different events and things like that so that everybody can get what they need.
You're located in my old grade school up there at Horseman, and what are your hours, and how can people reach out to you if they want to find out more?
So you can always call us at our office phone number, 563-243-2124, and you will be connected to us. Otherwise, usually somebody is there between 8 and 5 most days, and even we have groups in the evening, so most nights we have somebody there after that time too.
All right, appreciate anything you want to add we didn't maybe cover here this morning, Olivia?
I think that got it all.
All right, very good. Matt, do you have anything to add to the cause?
Yep, so last year, Andy and I were one of the panelists. We spoke about our different experiences with suicide and mental health and all of that. And just really, please attend if you can, or be on Zoom. But even if you can't, just know that there's an incredible group of people out there dedicated every day to the wellness of this community. And they take it minute by minute, second by second, and they're all there. And so many resources, and that's really what also, one of the reasons Grow Clinton's evolved, right? It is to support that and bring that awareness, and then also to celebrate it as well. Just how many compassionate people are out there in our community doing the good work.
All right, well said. Thank you both for coming in on today's program.